we're going to head back into the adventure. The party has just finally gotten to the point where they are ready to stride boldly forth into the forest to seek out the tomb of the fifth priest under the leadership of Markus.
Alleged leadership. Oh no, it's clear as
What do you
day.
guys do? You guys are traveling through the forest. Okay, you are in front.
Well, no, I lead by giving direction.
No, you're in front.
I lead by giving direction, Jim.
Oh, okay. So you
Because
lead.
quickly, as I already gave direction to, was using the compass and the map to lead us forward.
Okay. So using the map, using the knowledge that you gained from.
I am, of course, doing what every great general does, which is sticking back, surveying the battlefield.
Oh,
and
right.
making
Yeah.
sure
From the rear.
Complete knowledge.
So Markus has
the
positioned himself in
tactics.
the rear so that if anything were to attack from behind, he would be for the first line of defense. Anything coming up behind us.
Instead of playing the Game of Thrones, we're playing the Game of Leaders because
The game of leaders.
we're trying to get one.
Is there anything specific, you guys, any specific preparations, anything that you specifically want to be doing as you're walking forward? Or is it just following Quigley
We have
as he marches forward?
a place to go.
Okay.
You already ate, right?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, we
ate.
already
You guys
I
had
took
your
a Krag-
rations
I
dipped
took
in
a
maple
Krag
syrup.
crap in
Yeah.
Squiggly's room yesterday.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
you're
pretty
good. You're
yeah.
good.
We're just
All right.
going down a path, right? Oh, a path
No, you
that's
actually are
been-
traveling through a lot of brush. There's not much. There's some like game trails and stuff, but you're generally just the because you guys got a general area to search.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much. You kind of got to just search the area, trying to look for.
I'm gonna have my
I'm
sword
fine.
out when I'm.
Yeah, of course. You want to be prepared. Okay.
Yes.
Marcus.
How many days have I had the Ring of Sustenance on?
I want to say 5 now.
So I'm close.
Yeah, you're close. You're getting there. Pretty soon, you will no
Am
longer.
I noticing any difference?
There's been no gradual change. You're
No
confident.
gradual change,
Yeah,
okay.
you know because you identified the ring, so you
Yeah.
know that that's typical. Like you're confident that magic will work when the time comes, but there has been no gradual change. Anybody else have anything? Okay, you make your way through the forest.
Look how pretty
Quickly
it
make a
is.
survival check for me.
Oh yes.
Ooh, a flower. I'm just enjoying the forest.
That's 20.
18!
Whoa! Okay,
Already,
My 10-foot bow.
you are
Already-
poking through the underbrush.
already my
Yeah,
leadership
bonus
is
is on
coming through in spades. Look at this. This is amazing.
Quigley, as you make your way through the thick wood, a shape in the lower branches of a nearby tree catches your eye. You pause a moment and see that it is in fact a structure, like a tree house.
Oh.
You wait for just a moment, and you see no signs of movements or any other signs of an inhabitant. But the other members of your party are like a few steps behind, and they're
I
catching
make a
up.
motion. I go,
Okay.
and then I go like this.
Wait, what was the motion? Wait, what was it?
To stop.
To stop.
What do you?
You guys
Is that
show it.
usually a
I
stop?
go.
Is it?
I go.
Is it?
I go.
Is it a snake?
I go like this to him. I go.
And then I stride boldly forth.
Let me just.
That was perfect. Sorry. Okay. You stride boldly forth.
Take out my shield.
Oh wow.
Okay, you've got your sword and shield in hand. Now that you are closer, you can see that the tree-based building shows signs of abandonment and disrepair. A short ladder of wooden planks leads up to a structure that looks unlikely to survive the next great storm. The windows are dark, and you neither hear nor see any signs of life. Make a perception check for me.
11.
11. Okay. You are standing there. Everybody else is hanging back. but
Fine.
Quigley is
Definitely
surveilling
hanging
scene.
back.
Okay. Quigley, you are looking around the forest, carefully examining for any signs that this could be a trap. And just as you're beginning to think that it's safe and that you can
Done.
move forward,
Done.
there is a flurry of motion as something large and dark seems to reach up out of the ground and attack you.
Oh,
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the
Quigley,
water.
a dark, shadowy hand reaches out towards you. You put up your shield almost instinctively, but it reaches through your shield and into your chest, and you feel an
Oh, God, that
icy,
really hurt my ears.
spreading numbness
No.
As your strength drains away, you take 4 points of strength damage.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's time to roll initiative.
All of us.
Gosh. 19 plus 6. 25.
Whoa. Whoa.
25.
Whoa. 10 plus 4, 14.
Krag.
Oh, poor Craggy.
8 plus 6, 14.
Oh. 14, 14.
Krag, what were you at?
5 plus 3, 8.
Oh my gosh.
Marcus?
7 plus 2, 9. One better than the past
One
leader.
better than Krag. Okay. Leera, you are first to go, but you are currently not aware of the danger, so you...
I didn't see this happen?
You have not seen anything.
Why?
You haven't seen it.
But were we there?
Quickly strode boldly forth ahead. So far you are unaware.
Okay.
Alice, same deal. You're currently unaware that there's a
What do you
problem.
mean no one said anything
Okay.
about coming with you?
Charles says Quigley tactics are best tactics.
Oh, God.
Of course.
Because I can't detect traps. It
Charles.
won't let me.
I know.
So we can't do anything
I
this
don't
round.
know.
you guys-
Did you
you
see what
guys-
happened?
You
Charles.
guys haven't seen what's happened, so you are back. But then Quigley, it is your turn. What do you do?
Yo.
This shadowy figure is looming up before you. It seems composed entirely of darkness, and it is reaching for you again. What do you do?
Picking flowers.
I am going to acrobatically. First, I'm going to yell, "Help! Help!"
Okay.
And I'm going to acrobatically move out of the way and run away a bit because
Okay.
that.
Do you want to run back towards the party or
Yes.
away from? Okay.
Yes.
So make your acrobatics check to see if you can tumble out of the way.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, not in a box, doesn't count.
Oh, that would.
I've said that before.
All right.
It's very clear
From
rule.
last game.
10.
10. You are. You try to dive forward, and your leg catches on a root, and you go smack face first down on this on the
that
ground.
is not very fun.
You guys now have seen this because you heard help, and then you saw Quigley. You saw Quigley just hit the ground hard.
Oh my gosh.
Make perception checks, everybody in the back.
Got a 20 on the die.
What?
You see exactly what's happening. You see that there is a figure
So
approaching
I
Quigley. Well, hold on. I just want to see what everybody else has first, and
eight-
then you can do your thing.
18 plus 2 is 20.
Okay, so you see what's happening.
4 plus 11. 15.
15. Okay, you're still not aware of what's going on.
4
Flowers.
plus 6.
Okay, so you two have seen like Quigley is facing like some darkness has risen up and is reaching for Quigley as he is flailing on the ground trying to get up. What do you were gonna do something?
I go, mage armor, banish. And I run back and I go behind a tree somewhere.
What?
Okay.
Out of the way.
Okay.
and
All right. Quigley, you are laying there on the ground. You have yelled for help.
He's
You're not sure if
pretending Marcus.
your allies have heard you, but you know that you are in dire straits as you lie there. The creature reaches down,
Oh no.
and once again you feel an iciness as its hand passes through your flesh.
Not good.
You take 2 more points of strength damage.
Oh.
if he loses all that, he's dead.
Marcus, it is your turn. You see that Quigley is in trouble. And you see that Krag has chosen a different tactic.
I yell, Krag has abandoned us! And then, I have a question.
Yes.
Is the shadowy shape figure thing, is it technically in melee combat?
Yes, it is technically in melee combat.
Bummer. Then I will cast...
No, you cast that.
I'll cast Magic Missile at it.
Okay, 2 bolts of blazing force fly from your hand, and easily they seek out your target, striking it solidly. Maybe not so solidly.
5 damages.
5 damages. Okay. These 2 bolts of force go flying forth. They strike the creature. You can see that it's reaching down towards you again, and then it gets blasted and it recoils. and you hear it's not a much of a sound, but there's like a hissing shriek. It's almost like a whisper that kind of rattles around in your mind as it recoils from the magical blast. That takes us to Krag. You kind of already took an action.
Do I have a move action?
You do have a move action, yes.
I draw my wand of magic missile.
Okay, then you draw your wand. Okay. Krag, you kind of already took a turn, kind of out of turn, so we're going to get to you next round.
I'm just
that's
watching
fine.
behind a tree.
Now that so much commotion has happened, you guys are more aware of it. You're now aware of the shadowy shape in front of you. Leera, you see this thing. Make a knowledge religion check.
12 and...
Do I have knowledge religion?
You do?
Yeah,
I got
can I
12.
make a check or no?
I have knowledge religion as well.
Well, sure, make checks.
I have 12 on the die and 6 plus 6, 18.
Okay.
I have 7 plus 2, 8.
I have a 17 plus 9 is better than Leera, of
26.
course. So, 26.
Okay. Quigley? Sorry, what did you get?
9.
Okay, you're
He's on the ground.
Nice.
you guys know that from what you've seen, and especially you, Marcus, because you saw its reaction to the magic.
Also, I'm smarter.
That this is
Attachment.
likely an undead shade of a person. This is a living shadow, or rather an
jeez.
unliving shadow. It drains the strength from its victim, and anybody that it kills will in turn become a shadow. You know that it is also totally immune to typical physical attacks, and can only be harmed by magical weapons or magical force.
That's all you.
Or, in your case, Leera, holy force, so you could channel energy to harm it, much like you did the other undead.
Yeah.
So Leera, it is your turn. Top of round 2, Lyra's turn. What do you do?
I'm channeling energy. to
Okay,
hurt
you
it.
would have to move forward, because Quigley's ahead of you, so you can move forward and do that, but that's fine.
Okay.
You move forward and channel energy in order to destroy this creature. You call upon Serene's holy might to banish it from the land. Okay, roll your d6 damage.
5.
5 points of damage. Serene's holy light spreads out from your symbol and washes over this shadow, and you can see bits of it begin to recoil, and almost like the darkness melts away. And then as the light fades, you can see that you have diminished it, but it is still active.
And channel energy, that does not help me with strength.
When she uses it for the purposes of harming undead, it's different than when she uses it for the purposes of healing.
Alright.
Charles P. says the ego on Marcus is writing checks. And Stephen F. says, what lies in the heart of Quigley? Only the shadow knows.
Oh, because he reached in and touched my heart.
And Brian S. says, Krag hiding behind the tree thinks to himself, so this is what it's like to be Marcus.
That's humorous.
Alex, you were second. What do you do?
Did I hear them? Because I don't think I'm there yet, right?
You know what's happening. You saw what's going on. Now that they've engaged this creature.
And
But
so
neither of
can
us
I-
have told
Neither
you.
of them has said anything about
Yeah.
its
So I don't know.
nature.
Can I flank it with them?
You can
or-
try to. If you would have to take a full round to move, so you wouldn't be able to do anything else this round. But you can't flank with Quigley until he's in a position to fight with you, because right now he's on the
Oh, it's
ground.
I would only be flanking with him, right?
Because he's the only one who actually walked up to it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth. Is there like brush I can
Oh,
stealth through?
plenty. So
I'm
if you
gonna
want to stealth,
I'm gonna
okay,
stealth through.
make a stealth check.
20 on the die.
Whoa! Yep. Yeah. You are. No one has any idea where you are, as you just vanish from sight, almost as if by magic.
Now I feel abandoned by Sir Krag and Lady Alex.
Yeah. Quigley, it is your turn. You are on the ground.
If I stand up, he gets an attack of
It
opportunity,
does.
correct? Can I take a full defensive from the ground?
You can.
I'll do that.
Okay. That gives you a +4 to your armor class.
All right.
That takes it to me. The creature, seeing new threats are about, moves towards Leera
Of course.
and reaches out towards her with an icy
But I
hand.
dodge.
Do you though?
I really hope.
You do. As it reaches forward, you dance back out of its
Man.
grasp,
just have to say dodge
its
before
hand
you were-
swipes through empty air. That takes us to Marcus. It is your turn. You see that the creature has moved forward to engage with Leera now.
I yell to everyone who's listening, only magic can kill it. Let Leera and I handle this. And I
I'm
use
dodging.
the wand of magic missile.
Okay, that is a single bolt, but
Oh, I know that.
all right,
Single bolting.
single bolt.
1 damage plus
Okay.
what? 1
Yep, +1. Yeah.
is 2 damages.
Alrighty. One single bolt of magical force goes streaking forth, striking the creature. You can tell that it is diminished somewhat, but not as much as a more powerful blast would have done. And that takes us to Krag. You're hiding? You're hiding out?
Just
Okay.
chilling.
Just chill. Lyra, top of the third
Only
round.
magic.
I'm channeling again.
You channel, calling forth Serene's holy light to banish this plague from the land,
Oh, there's the
rid
gap.
the land of this foulness and evil.
2.
But she answers with a minor boost to your strength. The creature is once again diminished. It
How's it get
recoils
angry?
from the in pain. You hear its almost whispered hiss of agony.
But it is recoiling.
Oh, you can tell you're hurting it. Yes. Alex.
While I'm crouched down, can I look around and see if there's any other danger or
Yeah, make a
anything else?
perception check.
3 plus my 6 gives me 9.
You see no other signs of other danger.
But those trees look like jerks.
Well, you never know. But, Michael says, I was hoping Alex would roll a 1 and try hiding in a living shadow creature.
You slink into the shadow and take 6 points of strength damage.
Love it. Thank you, Michael, but I didn't. I rolled a 20. Okay, sorry. Done.
So, are you going
So Alex, you have another action. What are you gonna do?
I do.
Yeah, you because just taking a moment to look around. There's your move action. You pause for a moment, look
How far away
around.
is quickly from me?
He's about 20 feet away at this point.
Oh, it's way too far away. Okay, let me continue creeping up towards quickly.
Okay, are you still trying to be stealthy?
Yes,
Make
yes.
another stealth check for me.
15 plus my.
Yes, it
stealth
does
is
not
10.
appear to notice that you are moving at all. You get up to Quigley, and then that's where your turn will end because
Okay.
you move slower when you're stealthy.
Right.
But okay,
Okay.
so your turn ends. You see Lady Alex is near you now.
I stand up, and are they close enough together that I can stand in between them to do my saving shield?
You would have to stand to the side of it because you couldn't get in between it and her, but you could move around where you're next to her. Yeah, you use the
But
saving shield.
no, I mean in between the two of them.
Yeah, Markus has not moved forward yet. Only Leera has
Just
moved
me.
forward, so
I'm
he's far
helping
enough
you.
back.
All right.
Yeah.
So I run over to Lady Leera.
Okay.
And I take a full defensive.
Okay.
Can I do that?
So full defensive is a full round action.
All right.
So-
So I run over to Lady Leera.
Okay. All right.
Sounds far less heroic that way.
And ready yourself to defend her
Give me a
if
hug.
need be.
Yes.
Toby, thank you
Okay.
for saving his life.
And that will take us to this shadowy creature, having been much diminished,
Dodge.
decides to
Saving shield.
cut its losses and run as it recoils from you and begins fleeing, sinking into the ground as it moves and disappearing.
What in the world?
That's crap.
As I said,
Is it
magic
safe-
takes
is
care of
safe
it.
to come out yet? Can I come out? Is
Yes,
it safe?
Marcus, this
Oh, it's good?
stupid
Well, as far as we
creature
know.
went into the dirt.
I can't help him if it's strength,
What was
right?
that, guys?
You don't have the ability to repair
He
ability
has to
damage
sleep
at this
it off,
point.
right?
Yeah, it takes usually on
Take a nap.
on his own. It takes a while, but if you were to be able to administer continuous care to him, it goes faster. Or if you could find access to magic that.
So
would,
how many points did you lose? 6? 6 strength? Is
Yeah.
that 6 days?
That's 6 days if he just rests, yeah, without any aid.
But there's
And
no
that
way I
impacts
can aid him
your
Yes,
everything.
I
At this
know,
point,
I
no.
know.
at this point.
I
Not
get
while you're
no
out in the
attack
field like
bonus
this.
right now.
So you're at your
I'm
total
so
modifier is 3 down from whatever it started.
Oh,
Yes,
you know
I
what
do.
time this is?
Lunchtime?
To drink the potion.
Oh.
I drink the special
don't waste
potion!
It. Don't
Mark it
waste
down.
it.
Here, let's mark it. Should I mark it?
It's gonna waste.
I
Quigley.
think that you're
I'm
hurting
feeling
everyone.
very good about this.
What if?
Quigley, I want you to roll percentile dice.
A what?
Percentile dice.
All right. I'm very nervous about this.
Wait, Quigley, before you roll, do you like high or do you like low?
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
So you like high numbers, okay.
Sure.
98!
Okay.
Wow.
You feel good. You feel invigorated. Your bruises from falling disappear, but nothing else happens.
Punk.
I told you not,
98!
I told you not to drink it.
It wasn't the intention of the potion to begin with.
Haven't you been giving me a chance? What did the potion do?
The potion
No,
either,
you'll never know. You'll never
yeah,
know.
it's
You'll never know.
you bought that sight unseen. That's your problem to deal with.
We'll never know. It's out there. It's out there. You got to go back to Cadwell and ask him what he gave you.
Anyway,
You realize you're
was
just
that? Do
as
you guys
mean
know?
as him
It
now.
was
Do we-
an
Oh, I
undead
thought I was
Do we
taking
notice
that
that
spot.
Quigley
if
is
he
like
kills somebody, you become a shadow.
weakened?
well,
You wouldn't notice that
He's
just
not
by looking
dead
at him.
But I know. You told me shadows take strength.
You
So
are
I
aware.
said, Quigley, did it touch you?
Oh, yes, it touched me in bad places, Lord Markus.
We should probably get whatever there is to get here, and
Head
we should
on
probably
out.
get back to Trapsboro.
Yeah,
this is not the
You
time.
should see Father Langdon.
Yes,
because
I
he's more
believe
powerful
so.
than Leera.
yes.
He can heal you.
We should just take a little day's trip back there so I can feel better.
It's important the 18 feels good, especially with Krag being a huge coward and
does it say?
completely useless.
We're going
So what
back.
do you do?
I guess we're going back.
Should we search around this area and see if there's anything?
Absolutely not.
I think we should.
18.
18.
Are you gonna go with
Me?
Well, I think you should stride boldly forth.
He's just gonna make you do it.
Gotta kill Quigley.
Cut my sword and my shield out, and I very she's already over there,
She was she was right where you were laying.
which is where it attacked me in the first place.
Yeah, you were getting near to the place. Yeah.
So I go over there very
Okay.
cautiously, and I start looking around.
I go stand by Krag.
Okay.
I put my arm around him.
No, I get his arm off of me.
I put my arm around him
Oh, I
again.
get his arm off of me.
Put my arm around him again.
And then I shove him away from me.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 man! Just trying to be friendly.
Is
Girls.
anybody else doing anything?
I'm gonna still stay in the shadows.
Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh my gosh.
12.
Okay. You see that the ladder is basically just planks in the wood. You would climb up to this tree house. You can see that the structure is relatively sound, but it's been. You probably wouldn't feel too safe staying there or having like everybody like the weight of everybody like. You could. It's a give or take.
I
what you
start
wanna do with
climbing
that.
the ladder.
Okay. Well, yeah, of course. I don't mean to say that you would be prevented from going out.
Of course. Of course.
You get up the ladder. You come up in the middle of a dusty living space choked with dead leaves. There is a rickety old table and a pair of chairs in the room. There's a little a shelf. There's bric-a-brac everywhere. You can tell that this place has probably not been lived in for some time. But there's stuff. I mean, it's just general
Are you still good, A-Team?
dust and leaves.
A-Team!
and-
He's good.
I take full 20
I look around.
to
He's
search.
good.
You're gonna take your time to search? Okay. Quigley. It's been several minutes now. Quigley has not come back down or said anything.
A-Team,
Oh, I'm good. Don't come up here.
we won't.
Can I take out my glass ball and roll it towards where the figure went into the dirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Take my
that.
ball out, and I'm still in the shadows, and I'm gonna roll it in the dirt.
Okay. You roll it forward, and it rolls forward and lays there.
Right where the shadow was.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll walk forward and pick up my ball and put it in my sack.
Is anybody else doing anything? No.
I critique Krag.
Okay.
I
I'm
say
in the middle
you,
of it.
You can only. It takes
Okay.
some time to cast
While
these
he's
spells,
up there
Krag.
taking
You can't
20,
just cast them
can I look
willy-nilly. But
around
I'm happy.
if I see anything else or no?
You can make a look around. How How do you want to? Do you want to stick near the group? Do you want to branch out further? Do you?
No,
wanna...
stick near the group.
Okay.
Just see if
so
I
go
can
ahead
see
and make a
anything
perception
nearby.
check.
Craig, I'm happy you're wanting to.
18 plus my 6.
Okay. You're pretty confident that you have found no other. There's no other like signs that other things have been in and out of this area. There's no animal scat that you find. There are no objects or anything that you find.
Okay.
You're pretty confident that for the most part, it's nothing.
Looking
there's-
to
so-
improve yourself, Craig. That's a good thing.
Quigley, did you find anything yet?
You guys pass through. It takes about 20 minutes before Quigley, you find a leather kit bag containing dusty vials. There are some rolls of bandages, wax pouches filled with dried herbs, and various small, wicked-looking cutting implements.
Did he give you a new page?
I rewrote it in Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors.
Craig, learning the art of magic is a
Quigley,
long
say
process.
your name if you're okay up there.
Squire Quigley, I'm coming down now.
Good.
If you'd like me to teach you, I'd be happy to teach
So
you,
I-
Craig.
I-
It'd be great to have an apprentice. If you're looking to
fart.
get into magic,
So I fart in Marcus's general direction.
I
So I fart in
prestidigitate
his
it
general
away.
direction. He doesn't know it's a silent one.
As soon as
He
I
doesn't
smell
know.
it, I would
Well, at least he
prestidigitate it
smells
away.
it.
So in the leather kit bag, there's potion bottles and that sort of thing?
They're not really potions. There's just like a bunch of little vials of various. Most of them aren't labeled. The labels have faded.
Right.
They must have been at one point, but it looks like some dried herbs and some,
Oh,
with some
I
different
understand
colored
now.
dusts, and yeah, it's not really
It's
anything
like
that
an herb
you
bottle.
are familiar with the purpose of. But
Right. So I come back down. I say, I'm very hurt emotionally.
Emotionally, what happened?
Hashtag Yellow Ranger Quigley beard on fleek. That's what's trending on the internet right now. It's quite a long hashtag, but I love it. And I say, I would very much like to visit Father Langdon.
Great. Anything?
Yes, I think that's.
Did you find anything up there?
I found some stuff, but it's a leather kit bag with a bunch of herbs in it, tiny little vials, some bandages, some
Leera,
wax.
when he presents this, you recognize it immediately as a healer's kit.
It's a healer's kit.
Contains,
Good job.
It contains all of the necessary tools and accoutrements of medicine.
Healer's
It would
Right.
greatly aid you in your abilities to
You could
administer
heal
first
better.
aid, to
Wait,
provide
wait.
care, and in some extreme cases to actually treat more deadly wounds of your companions should they fall ill and your magics run out.
That would really help. May I have it?
How well will it help?
Sure.
It'll help so much, and then I can help everybody else.
Great.
Thank you.
I mean, I was the one that strode boldly forth and climbed the ladder. And
you're all for the better of the group. Like,
I am for the better of the group. I understand.
It's a leathers. What
You
was
did
it?
good though.
Leather
You
kit.
went up
healer's
the
kit.
ladder.
He just wants everything.
No, I just want.
Squiggly just wants
kit.
everything he finds. He wants everything. He wants everything in his
But he
giant.
gave it to me.
So
Thank
his
you.
giant.
You did good.
So it had herbs.
He's built
Just
himself
write
a
down
rope
healer's
net
kit.
sack.
That's all you
He
need
just
to know
wants to
about
Okay,
fill it.
I have a healer's kit.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh
to
my
write that
goodness,
down.
I'm so excited.
It has enough. It has enough. Judging on its contents, it has about 50 or 30 uses in it. Okay.
Wow.
So every time you go to administer first aid to stop somebody from bleeding out, or provide long-term care, or you can treat deadly wounds with it. You use up a number of uses in the kit, and that gives you a bonus on your heal check and the ability to treat certain types of wounds more effectively.
So can I help him with his strength?
If you get him to a place that is calm and you devote the rest of the day to his care, you can use a part of your healer's kit and he would regain double the amount of strength back over his time of resting.
So
So it's taking
It
3
wouldn't
days.
completely restore him, but it would help him.
Father Langdon.
let's go to him first, and then I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You take several hours to go back. And
So awesome.
You get back to Trapsboro. You go to the church.
Very short.
You find Father Langdon. He is looking really wary and seems pleased to see you as always, but but really, you could just tell he's starting to feel exhausted, and he. What is the matter?
Hasn't it been less than 24 hours that he
No,
healed all of us?
it's
or-
been 24
It's
hours.
been
He
24 hours.
slept over, yeah.
Father Langdon, I was touched by a shade in the good old heart region. So, anything you can do to enhance my strength back up?
I will. Yes, I can assist you, I believe. He begins chanting a prayer to Percival to undo the damage done to this member of the flock, that he may stave off joining Percival's great flock in the beyond, as he has work to do in the plane of the living, and you can tell that the effort of summoning the healing magic to help you is really taxing him. By the end of his prayer, he holds out a shaking hand that glows with a silvery healing light, and he places it on your chest, but you can also see beads of sweat dripping down his face, and you feel the warmth of Percival's light flow through you. You regain 4 points of your strength back.
Jeez, that's wonderful.
And Father Langdon
Dies.
no, he has to. He moves away from you then and collapses into one of the pews at the church.
What's wrong?
Oh, goodness.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm just tired.
Leera, heal him.
All right, Father Langdon.
Check in.
Can I check
him?
Can I check
Yeah.
him? Great. I will check Father Langdon.
Make a heal check.
10 plus my heal. 20.
Okay. You can see that he is not showing signs that he has any internal wound or injury that would explain his exhaustion. He doesn't appear to show any signs of any of the diseases that you're familiar with. He doesn't appear to be showing any signs that he has been poisoned or anything like that. You can tell that he's exhausted. That your best guess is that perhaps just the efforts he's undergone over the last couple of days, combined with his age, his advanced age, are starting to really affect him. Or there could be any number of ailments that often show very few noticeable signs, except under specific extreme circumstances that you could have. But there's nothing immediate that you see that you would be able to help it with.
So it's not a tumor?
Father Langdon, how strongly have you felt your connection with Percival lately?
He answers my prayers when I bestow my magic upon you, and
It's been no harder to reach him, though.
it has only been harder to do a little bit of everything, but I suppose when you reach my age, that's to be expected.
What have you been doing that's been different these past couple of days?
Helping
Well,
us every
I'd say
single
that,
day.
Saving
I've
us,
gone on
yes.
a great
Oh,
many
that has happened.
adventures with you. And,
Right. Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, as you know,
You should just let him rest.
I
Yeah.
deserve no thanks, as I help you freely of my own will, out of remorse for what I put you and the innocents through when I employed the mercenaries. Though it would seem that perhaps my services will not be available for much longer.
What is that? No, you can't go. We need you around.
I will say that when Percival calls, he does not wait for permission from any of us.
I'll start praying.
So Aaron W says, Father Langdon, remember when the party was looting the corpses last week? We all had a good laugh. All right, I say, thanks, Father Langdon. Bye. And
Bye.
Can we do anything for you?
I think all I really need is to lie down.
You want some water?
Forever.
No.
I have plenty of my own. Thank you, though.
Thank you for helping us all the many times. Hopefully
Again,
we'll see you
I
again soon.
require
Are
no
you sure
thanks.
you're
It is
okay?
It is my.
Hopefully he
penance.
doesn't see us again.
So, back to the tomb, yes?
Yeah, stride boldly
I hope I
forward.
see him again. I'm worried that he's gonna die on us.
Okay.
So,
you go
well,
straddling.
does
you
our
just you
leader-
just immediately
Yes.
about face.
About face,
and,
right back, we're going to
thanks
the
for the
tomb.
healing. Goodbye. Okay, you head back out. It takes
What about
you.
what time of day is it?
It's still you still have plenty of daylight because you guys had started early and you guys didn't have to travel too far.
We grabbed some lunch from Maisie's as well.
Well,
on the
yeah,
way
you
out.
get some lunch.
Now hold on.
No.
Does Maisie want to give us lunch? Because
paid
if
her.
I did pay her.
if I remember correctly, there was piss and poop all over
True.
Quigley's room.
There was.
Is she welcoming us
there
at
was.
all?
Oh man, that is a good point.
Yep.
When you
Mark
get back
is
to
calling
the
us
Let's go
Awesome.
find out.
Let's go find out
Um,
how welcoming she is.
You do indeed see that when you get up to the table, the counter, where usually Maisie is a chipper and happy to see you and serve you, and she almost always, like even before you get to the counter, usually is already bringing out food and setting out drinks because she knows what you guys like at this point. She is just standing there, watching you coldly as you approach.
And
What did
hello,
you do?
Lady Maisie.
Is there something that I have done? I tried to explain to you that I wasn't raising the prices to punish you. I worked so hard to give you a fair, a generous deal when you got in because I knew you didn't have much money, and then all I charged you was standard going rates, and you insult my inn so crassly, so rudely, so despicably. I don't know that it is good that you stay here at all at this point,
What?
or that I serve you any food or drink. I
What
don't.
did you do?
I think that if you feel that way about this place, then perhaps you should seek accommodations elsewhere.
Sorry, Maisie. I don't know what you're talking about. So can you please?
You are unaware. I'm certain.
I'm very
And then you
unaware.
have the audacity to lie to me. I can't. I
We
can't.
were on-
with
I
it.
just
we were
look
all
at
in-
Krag.
Ridiculous to me.
What did
that,
you guys
that,
do?
That
We were all in the room. We saw it.
To be fair, you're well aware that Krag did it. I'm not saying you can't lie to Maisie, but in terms of like I'm telling Ashley like you know what he did.
Yeah.
What
We
really,
knew.
really, dude?
This is unacceptable to me. I would prefer that you.
Now it's a really dude? Back then it wasn't a really dude, but now it's a really dude?
I don't want to talk to you right now.
No, I mean, because you guys still want him to be the leader. You just want to pretend that I'm the leader, right?
You know what? I have enough rations.
Yeah, I do. I heard you.
I'm gonna go stride boldly forth.
We were walking together.
So Quigley just turns around and leaves. He has no stake in this. Quigley is good. He's leaving. Anybody else following suit?
Do I have all my stuff?
No, you don't have all of your things.
I'm going to wait outside.
So I go up and collect. What would I have up there? Just the extra
Probably
rations
just extra
I couldn't
rations
carry?
and then, some random.
And I come back down and I give him the rations to put in the box.
No,
You should go clean it up.
See, whatever. I'm sure she already cleaned it up.
no, I'm not going to put your
Are you
rations
gonna
in.
put my rations in?
You pooped in my room. Now we can't stay here anymore because you pooped in my
Oh,
room.
we're staying at Simon's.
You pooped in my room, and I'm not carrying your rations for you.
All
right,
I
so
carry,
I go
carry my
upstairs.
own rations, my
Right.
big pack of rations.
I am the only one to say, Maisie, we're very sorry for our friend, our companion, Krag's behavior. It was unacceptable. It was some kind of barbarian thing.
Decision.
I'm not sure.
You're
It's
blaming. Wait.
some
You're not
some
in the
sort of-
Whoa.
You're not in the room.
You've stepped out at this point.
some moral compass or some there's something wrong or disconnect with him, and I have to apologize for him and the rest of my companions for not expressing their feelings toward the situation, though I'm sure they all would express the same as I would. And we thank you so much for all of your hospitality and hope in the future that at least we four can give you back that confidence in us one day.
Roll a diplomacy check.
4
So
plus
good.
0.
He's really good.
4.
I don't know how anybody could claim that was an accident after all I thought that, you know what, I honestly, it was my mistake because I thought that we perhaps were friends, that perhaps there was a kinship between us, but clearly it was not. I should have known from the first day that you cast your lecherous eyes upon me and every woman that walked in here that the whole lot of you were despicable and you were frauds. You come in here claiming to be heroes, but no hero would ever do that to somebody who has treated them with nothing but kindness and shown them nothing but fairness. So, thank you, but good day. And no, I will not be selling you any more of my cups.
I was just about to say. I take out the 4 mugs that I still have remaining, and I set them on the counter, and I say, again, I apologize for him, and thank you. And I go upstairs to take my belongings.
Are you guys doing anything specific?
Well, I went up already before he started talking, and I got my things.
Okay, you got your stuff?
I'll gather
All right,
my
And
so you
I
gather up
came
all your
down.
things?
come down
And
the
she-
stairs.
You know what?
I came
I
down.
come back in there.
Okay.
I go up to my room. Is there still crap on the floor?
No.
She cleaned
No,
it
it's
all
been
Yeah,
cleaned
she
up.
cleaned it.
Right. And then I walk out. I don't have a tip.
And I put 10 gold down, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
She has made no acknowledgement of anybody else at this point. She's basically doing the thing where she's standing over at her stove, stirring probably an empty pot at this point, looking forward and refusing to acknowledge anything
That's
that
fair.
happens
That's fair.
beyond that room.
I'll walk outside.
I walk out.
Okay.
I allow everyone but Sir Krag to put their rations in the box.
Okay.
Thank you.
The box is now a storehouse of like of 14 days worth of food for 4 people.
Onward, ho?
I look at Krag and I just say, I don't. Do you just not want to be a part of this group? Is that
Can we do
what's?
this while we're walking?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're
Yes.
walking
Yeah.
out. You're walking out of town.
Yeah.
Onward, ho.
I feel awful.
Do you just not want to be a part of this group?
Wait, what was that?
Is that
What was
that
that?
what's going on? You
How
you
does-
hide in battles.
How does that feel?
You don't.
How does-
you
wait.
disrespect?
Maybe we could
Wait a
pick some
second.
flowers.
Disrespect the
Wait.
one person that liked us in this
Oh.
town that you didn't accuse of being a villain, and
How does it feel?
I wonder
What's
if
wrong?
Maisie
How does
likes
it, tell me how that
flowers.
feels.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. How does that feel?
Quickly, make a perception check for me.
Dun, dun.
2.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
How does it feel?
I'm
wanna
just
know.
picking flowers because I think maybe if we bring her some flowers, that'd be nice.
I just look at her and I say, so I
Droop and be
I just
dead
look at
by the time
everyone.
we come back.
I say,
I'm
so
gonna
you're all
try.
okay with this? Quigley, you're okay with
You're
Krag's
not
behavior?
answering my question. How does it feel
Because there's no
to
reason
have
to answer
dead
your
weight?
question.
There's no reason. How does it feel?
Because
I hate
you're
getting
choosing to
kicked
be
out
dead
of
weight.
places.
Are we getting closer?
Yeah,
Where are we at?
you're getting closer. Every moment, every step
To
gets
the
you
same
closer.
treehouse thing?
Yeah, you guys are making your way.
This
It's
is
going to
what
take
you
you
do.
several hours of traveling.
I am
outside of
doing what
town.
you do.
Um,
How does it feel?
You have no magic. How
Sir
could you
Krag,
possibly
how
do what I
does
do?
it
Don't put
feel?
your
If you
arm
want to
around
be,
me.
if you want to be
not around you.
my apprentice, I
that's his
understand.
Eric arm, not his Krag arm.
Well. Yes, oh yes,
How
Kelly
does it
G
feel
says
to have-
quickly start jumping rope, and I am I'm walking and I'm doing the skipping jumping as we're going around.
No, I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go reluctantly, and I'm gonna kick the dirt
My
and
goodness.
whine
these
about
girls.
everything. I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna be dead weight, and I'm gonna hide and I'm gonna complain about
Yeah,
everything.
but
How does it feel?
here's the
Look
thing.
into
Then it hurts
the
us.
Horizon.
Exactly.
It hurts us.
Exactly.
Not just
At this
him.
point, you guys are
Exactly.
still pretty close
That's
to
not
town.
fair to us. We need your help.
You need
We're
my
a
help?
team.
He needs to understand how it feels, and he won't admit. He's not going to admit it. Admit it.
You're not gonna get much out of him. You've had this
We're
conversation.
going.
Should we sing
We're
a song?
going.
Craig, there's obviously some deep, empty void
What's
in you
gonna
that
work?
needs filling by some sort of
Teamwork.
father figure or friend
That's the
or
song I got.
brother. I don't know what you're missing, but if you need something from me, all you have to do is ask,
Keep
Craig.
jumping rope.
Just what do you need from me to make
Zippity-doo-dah,
yourself feel better,
zippity-doo.
Craig?
Let's go. No, I thought we were going.
I need to
Well,
sing
I
something.
want you to
going.
feel that
My
what we are
goodness.
going. We've been walking this
Now
whole
you
time.
two, you need to listen to me right now. You're both acting like little babies. I am more inclined at this moment to go and hire Jonathan for this task than I am hanging out with the two of you. You will behave yourselves from this point on. You will shut up, and you will stride boldly forth with me.
No.
I think that was excellent.
Yeah, go get Jonathan.
I stride boldly forth.
Go get
You
Jonathan.
should get Jonathan.
I'm gonna roll an
I'm
intimidation.
with Krag. You should get Jonathan.
I want you to go get Jonathan.
I'm gonna roll an intimidation check.
Okay. Who are you intimidating?
All of them.
All.
19 on the die.
Okay.
Hey,
Listen up, team. Enough with the bickering and acting like women, because we are women. We need to stride boldly forward. I am done listening to you two.
I'm going. I'm not.
Yeah, but you're not helping. You're just hiding because you're trying to prove a point. We get it, but we need your help.
You
So
guys
next
get
time
it.
we have some. Yes, but you're hurting us when you don't do anything.
He hurts us all the time.
I'm not talking about
We
him.
almost
I'm talking about
died.
you.
So almost close to this too.
Didn't help. Let's go. Everyone, shush.
I'm saying we need you.
Are we there
And
yet?
you're a
Let's
very
play the
important
quiet
part of
game,
this.
yes?
So please
First
don't
person
hide
to
next
talk
time.
loses.
I try.
Starting right now.
What are we doing?
Walking
wasn't
through the
listening.
forest. You make
Wow,
your way
it's
through the woods.
beautiful. I wish we could enjoy it.
You get back to the location of where the treehouse was. You have seen no signs of it.
Don't go near it.
Are you going to continue on
Yeah, can we go around
to
the
that
tree?
point? Yeah,
Yes.
you make a wide, you give it wide berth, knowing that the shadow creature is not vanquished, but lurks somewhere within the confines
No idea where
of
that
that
thing went.
particular area. Lyra,
What?
as you guys are walking forward, and you are following Quigley for a while, but then
Flowers?
But
you
then,
get a sense of intense deja vu.
Wait.
You are not in a place that you have ever seen before, and it's just woods around you. But you get a feeling like you know exactly where you have to go.
I know where we're going.
Perfect.
you do?
Insane.
Stride boldly forth.
No,
Oh,
okay,
Markus,
so what
I
do I do
believe
from
we're
there?
in Leera land.
So Lyra points out a
Guys.
direction slightly off the heading that you were going.
We're supposed to
Quigley.
go this way.
All right, lead the way.
Okay.
Okay. As you make your way through the forest, you
Oh,
begin
it's
to move further and further ahead from you because you are so excited and eager to get forward.
I'm frolicking at this point.
And you guys are actually having a hard time keeping up with her because
Sword
she's
and
forging
Guys,
ahead
stop it. This is important.
on forging ahead by pure instinct, as though you don't recognize, even though you don't recognize your surroundings, you know in your heart that this is the path that you are meant to follow.
Oh no.
The land becomes more rocky as you
I
come
heard
closer
deceitful.
to the Little Fram, which is the river. And in fact, you can very faintly hear the gurgling of the river water in the distance as you climb over the moss-covered rocks that become your path.
I've seen this.
Lyra, you are feeling a growing sense of excitement, and you know that you are growing close to your destination. And then everybody needs to make perception checks.
Ay, ay, ay.
No.
Yep.
You led me. Oh no.
I did a Squire Quigley.
That's
14 plus 6, 20.
20.
18 plus 2, 20.
Wow.
8 plus 11, 19.
Okay.
15 plus 6, 21.
Okay.
A 2
So
plus a 0, 2.
So Quigley, you're just following along, like you're so
Striding boldly
excited
forward
that
like a
you guys
puppy.
are striding so boldly forth, and you love it. And then you are so excited. But then you guys, as you're walking over the rocks, begin to notice that the shrubbery around you begins to move and close in on you.
Oh,
and as
wait.
you look around,
Don't go to that. I'm yelling to them. Don't go to that.
as you look around you, you can see that what you thought were small shrubs and bushes were not that at all, but small humanoid figures composed entirely of hanging vines and leaves, brandishing stone weapons, are making their way towards you. Roll initiative, except for Quigley.
How tall are they?
Yeah, how small?
They're about
just curious.
yeah, they're up to the waist
The
high.
knees?
Like,
Oh,
what,
waist
are
high?
what do their footprints look like?
19 plus 6, 25.
I rolled a 1, but I'm glad I got it out now.
Yes.
You got it out now.
Get it out
That's
now.
how that
Four
works.
gives me 5. Get it out
15.
now.
Doesn't matter too much.
15 plus 3, 18.
18 plus 3, 18. All right. Oh, sorry. All right. Krag's at 18.
Die.
Alex is way over. never
Not even on the
going.
scale
I've
yet.
rolled a 2 so many times on this
That
die.
loves a 2.
It loves 2.
It loves
It's
2s.
time for
Um,
a set of dice.
25.
25. Leera, you are fast. Marcus,
12.
you are not as fast.
Forget where it was. Oh, it was right there. Okay.
No, it was on the
Here, because I rolled poorly too, but not as poorly as you did.
Ah.
Okay, everybody
get it
except
out.
Quigley. Leera, you see a pair of these creatures are making their way towards you, but you can see that the group is like they are emerging from all around. So you have immediate targets, but you know that there's more coming. What do you do?
Put myself in sanctuary.
Okay, you cast Sanctuary on yourself. A bubble of protective force forms around you. You can still move if you would like.
I'm gonna go back over to my group.
Okay, so you make sure that you are close as possible to your companions.
Yep.
You see Leera ask for Serene's blessing. A magical bubble of force appears around her. She moves back into position close to you guys as these creatures begin to close in around you. Krag, what do you do?
I yell, we have to flank.
Okay.
Something.
We have to
Okay,
fight.
Someone.
Are you doing anything else?
I'm preparing.
Yeah. You want to ready to action?
Yeah.
Okay, your ready to action is to do what?
About this. This is his
To
thing.
crush a little bushman.
All right, so the first little
Crush
bushman
it.
that comes near
I'm
you
gonna
is
crush
getting
some
crushed.
bush.
All right, you crush that
Krag's gonna
bush.
crush that bush.
Marcus, you see that Leera has moved back with the group. Krag is preparing himself to fight. Quigley seems totally oblivious. He's actually looking around like, what's going on? What's happening? He has not noticed this at all. What do you do?
How many do I see?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
That's his turn.
Some of his turn. It's not all of it.
13.
You see about a dozen of these creatures moving towards you.
Oh.
What?
No.
No.
I cast mage armor
Okay.
and I shout to Quigley, over there!
Okay. Quigley, danger is pointed out to you.
Oh!
You will
Why
not.
didn't you say anything before?
You will not be flat-footed this round, but you can't take an action.
You're welcome.
So you're aware of the danger, but
Remember how Marcus
Should I
does
roll
nothing.
my initiative?
we'll get to you at the end of this round. You can roll your initiative, and we'll put you in your turn order. The creatures begin to close in around you. Krag, one of them comes up to you. Take your ready to action, which was to swing at it.
Yeah. 5. Nothing. 5 plus 8. Right? Yeah.
All right, 5 plus 8's not going to do it.
Nope.
Little critter runs up to you and jabs forward with a little stone spear. And hits you solidly in the belly. As you come forward, it jams its little spear up into your belly. You take... Where is it? Where is it? Alright, you take 8 points of damage. And this thing spears up into your belly. And then more are coming. Alex, 2 of them clamber over themselves to get to you. One of them misses way off. It's so far, it almost loses its weapon as it flails wildly towards you. But the second one hits you. You take 2 points of damage. Quickly, 3 of them make their way towards you.
Bring it on!
But since you were ready, since you were aware of the danger, you are able to easily... they're not very skilled warriors, and you're easily able to knock their blades aside, hold your shield, they're not able to get at you. Leera, some of them try to come up and attack you. Let's see if they can
I'm in
overcome your
sanctuary.
spell. But they cannot overcome your spell, and they find themselves trying to force themselves forward, but you can see the strain on their little viney faces. But they can't bring themselves as Serene's light protects you.
Thank you.
Marcus.
Do I like that stuff?
Don't do that. I'm going to cast Stone Shield.
Okay. One One of them is going to try to jam at you, but it misses wide. The second one coming at you can see that it's much more on target. You know that there's almost no way to avoid this. So you immediately raise up a shield of stone in front of you, and it just, you hear like a little thunk as it just rams into the shield as it was trying to charge forward at you.
Magic!
But cannot reach you from beyond the stone.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please go like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/dragonsandstuff, and watch us live every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching.